is Irene. So I had a video request and I couldn't find the question. I don't know if the person asked it and after I responded, they chose to delete it, or if I just couldn't find it. But unfortunately, I can't read the question off. And the question essentially was about why lighter men are preferred in the Black community, which is interesting because dark-skinned Black men and Asian women are the most sexualized groups of people in the world. So, you know, they're fetishized. So I thought it was interesting this person thought light-skinned men were preferred because I've never heard that. I've always heard that light-skinned men suffer from people feeling that they're effeminate, if anything. But since I can't read the question off and I can't quite recall exactly what the question was about, I thought I would answer a related question that had been on my mind, and that is the caste system of color in the Black community that is self-imposed. And this is something I really didn't know existed until I started making YouTube videos. Because as you guys know, I don't engage in media, and the only media I engage in is for the purpose of making these YouTube videos. So with that said, growing up, I had always heard, because it's a remnant from slave times, of light-skinned, dark-skinned. You know, mulatto, quadroon, octoroon, those were terms I heard growing up, and it essentially was just degrees of being mixed with white. What I didn't know, and I kind of feel bad that I had to crawl out of my comfortable little hole of ignorance of the way that people think in the world these days, into the wide world of, you know, judgment and foolery. But I did. And I heard it first on a YouTuber called Chrissy, who is racist. So maybe don't go check her out. She really basically hates Black men, white people in general, everybody who's not a dark-skinned woman, but she's a very confused individual. She hates light-skinned people, but then will tell women to reproduce and make light-skinned people. So yeah, we won't go there. Nevertheless, I was listening to her show kind of in utter shock, and she was explaining a caste system that I hadn't heard of. And that was that you could be dark-skinned, which I would have always considered myself to be a dark-skinned person. But no, apparently in this new caste system, I'm brown skin. So it's like dark skin at the bottom, brown skin in the middle, and then light skin at the top. Yeah. That's the caste system. I don't think I've ever been so utterly disgusted at something, not just because, what the hell? Not just because of that, but also because Black people, y'all did this yourself. Are you flipping kidding me? Why is it that we embrace everything about the period of oppression in our history as African Americans? Why do you guys embrace it so much? You know, you embrace white supremacy, you know, whitey's holding you down from everything. You're completely inactive. You embrace casting yourself by color. Are you kidding me? This is a real thing in our community. And y'all are teaching this to our kids? Please stop. Please stop. So dark skin apparently is people who are darker than me. Because as with white people, you know, white people, you don't have this pathology in your community, I don't think. If you do, share it down below. I've never heard it. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys call some people pink white? Some people milky white? Is that a thing? You guys tell me. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe I'm not white, so I don't know. But, you know, in this sort of caste system that we've imposed on ourselves, apparently, people darker than me are considered dark skin. People who look about my color are considered brown skin. Then there's light skinned, and apparently there's in between brown skin and light skin, there's like a red bone. So it's like a 4-tier caste system of flipping color. Stop. Are you people stupid? We are all brown. All of us. It doesn't matter how dark or light somebody's skin is. This is stupid. mean, we are so good at fragmenting ourselves. I've never heard anything like this. Half of you people are 15 to 25% white anyway. Haven't you been paying attention to the genetic results? So I don't even know what you guys are standing for right now. This is weird. This is literally weird. And what's bad is that even people like me who try to insulate their children from this stupidity, the rest of the world brings it in. You know, my girls grew up being like, oh, this person's pink. Oh, she's brown. They literally thought when people talked about skin color, it was like a crown box. Until they got older and people would start coming over and being like, is she white? Is she half white? Are her eyes blue? She's so white. What? I wanted to slap so many people, like, shut up and take your sickness away from here. And then in our own community, we're doing this? We're going to do this to each other, y'all? Really? Hold on. Are we doing this? Are we literally making a 4-stage caste system for ourselves? I did an interview on a show that I love, but again, I'm not promoting it on this channel because it is not for a mixed platform. It's simply for Black people, but it's a great, great, great show. And they talk about a lot of issues and they bring in individuals with different points of views from the Black community. A question I was asked was, do I think that how I look, my skin color and all that, and that was the first time in my life anybody called me brown. Now, I knew that I would be considered brown skin based on the caste system that I heard Chrissy talking about. But nobody had ever called me that before. Because this is all new to me. Like in the past 3 months, people, when I say I don't watch TV, I don't engage in media, that wasn't a joke. So my level of engagement literally is for YouTube only. I do this so I can communicate with y'all, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to hold a conversation. Trust me, my thought process is so far off from all of your thought processes. It's unreal. I literally am speaking your language right now. I promise you. So it was the first time anybody referred to me as that. It took me off guard. And I was like, I don't think so. And then I had to think of what other people have said to me. You know what I mean? I had to really think about that. And I have to just say that, stop. Stop it. Stop, Black people, stop. You people are your own worst enemy. You guys will destroy our community from the inside out with your sickness. You are sick. Sick. Sick people. You know, I troll trolls. People don't know this about me. I respond to all comments. Well, not all. There's some comments that are so stupid I don't respond to them. But I will respond to comments. I'll even respond to stupid comments. I will do it. I troll trolls. I play with people. And this might be wrong, but I will have fun with a stupid person. If you step to me with some stupid stuff, I will have fun with you. I really will. You say some ignorant stuff to me, we could travel down the stupid rabbit hole until I get bored. Only one of us is going to take this move seriously. But I made an analogy. All right? Because strangely, I've been called racist on my own channel. Okay? And it's interesting because there are people in my community who don't like white people, who don't like me because I married somebody white. This is a paradox to me. White people have called me racist, and Black people think I don't like them. It's a paradigm. See, racist people who are racist, are very stupid. So I said this. I said, because my children are mixed. Now, I always say every time I bring up race, I have to preface it by the fact that you guys know how I personally feel about race. But I hold conversations with people on the level that they are. You know, I can't go through the world pretending like everybody thinks like me. That's stupid. So when I talk to people, I talk to them where they're at. Okay? I'm not one of those people who starts pulling out a darn thesaurus to speak over anybody's head. If you think a certain way and your mind works a certain way, I will speak to you in the way that you function, whether I approve of it or not. So I gave a scenario. I said, we're all in slavery, all right? Everybody knows I'm Geechee. I come from a stock of people who participated in slave revolts. And I go, get your pitchfork and let's revolt. And all you people go, nah, I'm not going to listen to you. You have masses child. I'd rather stay a slave than listen to you and get out of slavery. This is how my people think. A lot of them. They think like this. Black people, this is how y'all think. You guys will self-destruct to hold on to stuff that is old from slavery. This is why I went off on the white supremacist thing. I don't believe in white supremacy. There is nobody supreme over me simply because I'm brown. There's a such thing as being a weak-minded, submissive person who won't act. But there's no such thing as anybody holding you down. People can only hold you down as much as you fight. Somebody's going to get tired. But if you're not willing to put up the fight, then who are you to complain? It's the real question. And I feel like this about this colorism hierarchy, this foolishness. You think your skin color is holding you back. But you won't do anything about it. But what you will do is voluntarily create a caste system in your own community based on skin color? Am I the only person that thinks this is stupid as all get up? This is dumb. It is dumb. It is stupid. And everybody who believes in it is dumb. I am not brown skin. I am a black woman. There's no caste system. Nobody's red boned. It's not a thing. It's not a real thing. They're black too. You're all freaking black. Every last one of you, you're black. Get a darn grip on yourself and stop drawing all these lines in the sand left and right. You're fragmenting yourself. Our community can't move forward because you people are berserk. Who thought up the paper bag test? You guys hold on to a slave mentality and then point the finger at other people. Pointers. You point. I don't like to make these videos because I literally get very upset. Let go of your ignorance. You're so full of hate, you hate yourself. We literally have people. This crazy chick with a whole channel drawing a line through the sand based on how dark somebody is. I'm not dark enough for her team. But I promise you, everybody sees us the same. Nobody looks at me and goes, she's just 5 shades lighter than that girl over there. Well, come on over here, Irene. You get to be part of the committee. And then they have the audacity to call themselves pro-black. You are anti-black. Just like I say, the people that want to divide our country down the middle are anti-American. Nobody who's for you tries to tear you down and apart. Nobody who's for you tries to rip you to shreds. Division is for people who want to see you destroyed. And y'all are too stupid to realize it. Division is so that you stay fragmented. Division is designed for your destruction. Nothing's ever been destroyed and kept together at the same time. So as far as the commenter's question about light men being better, what? Says who? And what the heck is your point? Let it go. Let it go. This obsession with color must stop. If for nothing else, because you pollute us. You can't even keep your hatred straight. You hate white people. You hate dark-skinned people. You don't like light-skinned people. You know, I see things and it breaks my heart. Our self-hate is so deep. Tommy Sotomayor. I was on his stream. I don't know how I ended up there. YouTube, I hate you. I just stumbled upon his stream with the help of YouTube. And I thought, let me stop and see what this black guy's talking about. Had some ignorant black girl on there who's showing her butt and shaking it for free. Shaking it for likes on Instagram, Twitter. I don't know. You guys know what social media site is good for that. I don't, because I don't use them. And instead of trying to reach her, and if he couldn't reach her, leave her be, there were whites, which is understandable, because some white people really just don't like black people, just like some black people really don't like white people. But what was scary was the blacks in the room. We never tear each other down. You people disgust me. You never tear each other down. You help. And if you can't help somebody because their mind's not in a place where they can be reached, you separate from them. But this idea, this weird skin color caste system, this weird I have money and you're from the ghetto, this weird you speak Ebonics and I speak proper English, this weird caste system among our people is dumb. It is destructive. It is pollutive. You guys are a pollution. You're a cancer that needs to be cut out from the black community. Get your minds together. You are not helping. You are hurting. And you are passing this poison down generationally. I'm sure it's those paper bag testing people who created these individuals who have made a 4-tier caste system of color. Disgusting, nasty, awful people. We will never rebuild our community with minds like that. Yes, this video will be controversial, and I don't care. I tell you guys all the time, I'm not here to say what you like. I'm here to say what I like. Me, Irene, what I like, what I think, what I feel. I'm not here to be fake for you. I'm not here to pretend for you. There's a whole lot of places you can go for people who pander to people who have itchy ears and just want to hear what they want to hear. But that's not how I roll. It's not. Like I said, I have been called a racist by whites, and I have been called anti-black by blacks. But you see what your problem is, people? Is you're polarized, and I'm not. I call it as I see it. When it's wrong, it's wrong. When it's right, it's right. And that's the only kind of division I care about. Dividing right from wrong. Period. The rest of it is for the dogs. And this caste system is disgusting. Dark brown, brown skin, red bone, and light skinned is stupid, and stupid people embrace it and use it. So stop being an idiot and move on and progress your mindset. Do not pass your disordered way of thinking down to our next generation. And that, my friends, is my take on colorism. Bye.